Hi, everybody. I think I'm on here. This is my very first Facebook Live. I'm so excited to be here. Um, I'm April with Help You Sell. I'm going to be here to answer all of your real estate questions and more. Today, we're going to be chatting a little bit about um, the facts and the myths about down payments. Um, a lot of times I run into first-time home buyers that are so nervous about buying and they don't think they can do it because they have to save all this money and it's so hard to save when they're paying a high rent and they just can't do it. Well, the truth is you can do it. There's lots of different ways and it's much more realistic now than it's ever been. Back in the day, everyone said, "Oh, you have to put 20% down and this and that, and you have to save all this money for a huge down payment." And it is just not the case anymore. There's a few different ways um, that you can work with a down payment. We're in Chester County, Pennsylvania, and there's actually some grants for first-time home buyers. A lot of people don't realize it. If you're eligible, you can get anywhere between 10 to almost 20,000 in grants in Chester County. It's a great program with the housing partnership. So if you have any questions about that, just reach out to me and I can help you. Well, let's go over a couple of the different financing options that you have when you're buying a home. There's three big ones. Um, an FHA loan, which a lot of first-time home buyers use because it's a lower down payment. It's 3.5% versus the 20% that in your mind maybe you're thinking that's what you have to save. So, for instance, on a $200,000 home, instead of saving 40,000, which would be 20%, you only have to save 7,000. So it's doable. It's absolutely doable. That's probably a minimum that you'll just need to shoot for. The other options you have is conventional. There's some conventional products that are as low as 3%. So on that $200,000 home, if it's something that you're eligible for, um, you're looking at $6,000 for a down payment. The other option is something called a USDA loan. A lot of people are not familiar with that, especially in more urban areas or closer to the city. It's more what they call like a rural loan. So more in like the Midwest, a lot of people use something like that. But I actually live in the suburbs of Philadelphia. Where I live is USDA eligible, and it's a zero down loan, which means you don't have to put any kind of down payment at all, zero. So there are options. You don't have to save thousands and thousands of dollars. So you make sure that you're working with someone who can help you and really provide the information and the education for you about a down payment and what it really means. So we'll talk about a couple other things. Um, as far as everyone, you have to live somewhere. So renting is not always bad. There's a reason for renting if you need to do it, and that's okay. But if you really want to purchase a home, then give yourself some small goals. Say, oh, I want to buy something that's 300,000 and I have the income and I have the credit, but I don't have the cash. So I'm going to save a little bit here and there. I'm going to put away 2 or 300 this month or this week and a little more next month. Give yourself these goals so that you can um, get those benefits of being a homeowner. So we'll talk a little bit about something else as far as rent goes. I can give you an example. I had a wonderful couple. They were renters near where I live. Became friends with them, and they said, I just don't think that we can buy anything right now. Um, they had a foreclosure situation years prior, and I said, well, let's see what we could do. Let's look at the guidelines, what we're working with. Here they were paying almost 1,800 a month for a two-bedroom apartment. almost 1,800 a month. That's a lot of money for a rental. That's over $20,000 a year. So I was able to get some information for them where we had to wait a few months. We checked back in when we were able to start searching for a home. They were able to purchase a single 3-bedroom Cape Cod, and their mortgage payment was under 1,300 a month. So it's a great win for them. And it was a huge relief. They're saving money every month. They're not paying over 20,000 a year for rent, and they own a home. They have the benefits of being a homeowner. Um, Another client I had was a great, she was a single mom. She was trying to get out of her parents' house. It was really difficult to save. She was able to benefit from the Chester County Partnership Program and was able to purchase a home without any money out of her pocket. Her rent, or not her rent, her mortgage was just around $1,000 a month on a beautiful twin. And the crazy thing is she would have been paying 15, 16, $1,700 for the same property just on rent. So it was a great win for her. Um, she was able to get her and her family into a home. Um, she could be more independent, and again, she had the benefits of being a homeowner. So there's lots of different options when it comes to purchasing a home, even if you don't have all that money saved. If you don't have anything saved right now, that's okay. Give yourself some time, give yourself some small goals, and circle back around. Make sure that you're paying all your bills so that your credit stays to a decent amount. If you have the income and you have a decent credit score, you can purchase a home. It's much easier than you think. And you don't have to be making six figures. You can have a moderate income and still purchase a home. That's probably better than the rental that you're in. And rentals are fine. There, you need to live somewhere. You need to have a home, and it's great for the purpose that it is. But again, you're not getting the benefits, and you're paying your landlord. You're investing in them, and you want to invest in yourself and your future and your family's future. So with that said, I'm going to end today with my first live. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions regarding down payments, or maybe what will work for you and what you can be qualified for, I'd be more than happy to work with you and help you and show you the steps to purchasing. Um, Next week, we're going to talk about how to get your closing costs paid for. That's another big hurdle and a big step, and something that costs a lot of money, that sometimes costs more than your down payment. A lot of times it does, especially in Chester County where some of the taxes are pretty high. Um, so that's something that we'll talk about next week. We'll chat a little bit about how you can get most of your closing costs paid, how we can keep a lot of that money that you did save in your pocket and for your future. So, again, this is April with Help You Sell. Thanks for joining me today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really enjoyed chatting with everyone. If you have any questions, I'll be sure to get back to you soon. Thanks. Bye.